Okay, guys, today we are going to talk about FDR and neutrality and how the war begins. We're going to start by reviewing the Treaty of Versailles. So open your interactive notebooks to page 60. All right, so on page 60, I want you guys to highlight what is highlighted on this screen. We're going to start by reviewing the Treaty of Versailles. Remember, this is the end of the Great War or World War I, because we didn't know there was going to be a second one. It happens at the Paris Peace Conference in 1919. Woodrow Wilson was there to represent the U.S., and then the leaders of France, Great Britain, and Italy were also there. Obviously, notably missing is Germany, and we've talked about why that was. Wilson's going to propose his 14 points. Remember, we don't actually end up ever joining the League of Nations, and people from Great Britain, France, and Italy are going to take certain points, but not all of them. The Treaty of Versailles says war guilt clause. It's going to blame Germany. Germany is responsible for all of World War I. They have to pay reparations, which are the damages. So they have to pay everyone affected by the war. They also have to demobilize and disarm their military. They're not allowed to be military active. Remember, the treaty has some serious effects. It's going to cause a lot of problems with Germany. Germany is going to feel bitter. They're going to feel betrayed by their own government, and they're going to have to hate taking blame for the war. They don't want to do it, but the government has to. Otherwise, everyone else is going to go back to war. Japan and Italy are also going to be upset because they did not get the land that they wanted. Japan and Italy wanted to get more out of winning the war. However, the U.S., Great Britain, and France are going to pretty much override whatever Japan and Italy wanted and take what they want instead. So that's a brief summary of when we talked about the Treaty of Versailles. You guys know more about what happened with Germany and why would that be to blame. You can look back on your pages from the end of World War I and look at what's going on and what would lead to Germany feeling this way. So I want you guys to look back on that and review the Treaty of Versailles. And then on the Canvas assignment for today, it says respond to this question. So you're going to do that in the text box. In 5 to 7 sentences, I want you to answer how the Treaty of Versailles is going to set the stage for World War I. When you're doing this, make sure you're being specific. Why is Germany going to feel bitter? What happened to Germany? What did the treaty say? What did France, Great Britain, and the U.S. get out of it? Where is Italy mentioned? Is it mentioned? Stuff like that. Make sure you guys are hitting all of those topics. That is all for this assignment. So make sure you guys use these worksheets and answer and submit that question onto Canvas.